and Alyssa Wade will lead the way.
Caitlin Scott of Odessa from the Sand Hills of the Lone Star State checking up the Palomino horse. The number 10 cowgirl coming off her first trip to the National Finals Rodeo. Finishing with 2 turns to the left. There you go. Give him his head as we cross the line to the tune of 1461. And after hitting a barrel on night number 1, that is what she needed. Puts her in prime real estate.
I'm going to stick my neck out and say that places. I think 1461 is going to get a check. Here comes sister and the jockey, Haley Kinsel, the 4-time champion of the world and Texas A&M grad. A round 2 tight one. She threw out the opening pitch for a Rangers-Yankees game. She's that kind of celebrity. As she stops it in 14:58, only 3/100ths of a second separating our first 2 barrel races.
All right, we're getting ready for Carly Otero. We made a horse change from last night. We talked about this rodeo power couple. She is running Twix tonight. They're clean on that first barrel, headed into second, and this horse is liking the setup here at Rodeo Houston. Help her around that third barrel. Carly Otero, can we stop this clock? This horse is fast. 14:64 is going to move her into that third spot, but I think this horse is going to get faster and faster every run. This is a big, wide open pattern in the barrel race. It takes a special horse and a special jockey.
Well, we'll just see. Janie Johnson of Alyssa Wade. That's Alyssa Urbanic Wade, Stephenville. Just picked up on what you were saying. Little choppy going into the first barrel to the right. Ooh, way wide going into this. Then she knocks it down. It's not over. It's just a 5-second penalty when you don't need it. So we're going to be looking at 20 and 60 for Alyssa.
Well, as we've seen in barrel racing, it can come down to hundredths of a second, and that is the difference we're seeing between first and second with Haley Kinsel, our 4-time world champion, and Caitlin Scott, fresh off of her NFR. We're going to take a look at the camera to see where the difference was made between these 2 runs. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because we have 2 Palomino horses. They both run to the right, and we're talking 3/100ths of a second difference. You see a little bit of a difference there between first and second, gain some speed, then they meet back up. They're tied head-to-head here as they take out different angles going into that third barrel. I think that's Haley on the outside, then she comes in the inside, and it all comes down to this run home. They look like they're head-to-head, but that is what happens when there's 3/100ths of a second difference. We still have a lot of great barrel racers to go, including Alyssa Lockhart, who had a down barrel last night. She just crossed the $4 million mark in WPR earnings. Never been done before in the history of the sport. I think she's got a good roll coming her way here at Houston.
Thanks, Janie. Boy, that camera shot with that ghost cam, it really shows you how this is a game of inches. Let's go to the lady that won it by inches last night, Michelle Alley, Madisonville, Texas, trying to repeat what she did one night ago. 14:56. Here she comes. Checks him up. He sees it. Tight first barrel. That's good. Alameda left. Stay off the barrel. She does. Come on, the louder you get, the harder they ride. Ride hard. Whip and ride. Yes! The fastest run of the rodeo in 2 nights. 14:40, and Michelle Alley is having her way with the barrel racing field.
That means Ulrich, South Dakota, and the aforementioned $4 million cowgirl that just became the first woman to break that mark last week in Tucson. And Rosa must be 14:39. She needs some more money. The buckskin gets around the second. Third barrel is another good turn. They're all standing. The Badlands are doing it well. 14:49. That's a number 2 run. Welcome back, Lisa Lockhart.
That is awesome.
Well, the bar is set with that 14.40, but here comes Chloe Gray, her second trip to Rodeo Houston. She said this is the best rodeo on the planet. This horse cross, you can't tell in this massive stadium, but this horse is ginormous. He is a fire-breathing dragon. He can really hit some speed running home. And a 15.07, going to be just a little bit off the pace. They got a good check last night for third, but no money tonight for Chloe Gray. Got to clean up some of those barrels just a little bit, especially that first one. That's a tough angle, guys.
Rodeo announcers have been bragging on this lady for the last 2 decades. Not only as an in-arena superstar, 3-time NFR qualifier, but she has trained, I'll bet you, 300 horses. In the futurity world of the AQHA, she has ridden champion after champion. Same buckskin horse as last night. Little more aggressive. Atta girl, Houston. Let's go right here. Help a lady. 1483. That is a whole lot better. A whole lot.
The times continue to get faster as the horses and cowgirls get more comfortable inside NRG Stadium. But it's not about comfort, it's about speed. How close can you get to the barrel? How tight can your turns be? You don't want to be that tight because knocking one over will cost you. But the fastest lady in round 1 does it again in round 2. Don't look in your rearview mirror. There's a Palomino. Michelle Alley goes back-to-back. We'll try to sweep it tomorrow night. As you can